The directional transfer function is a measure that describes how the pinna, ear canal, and head and torso change the intensity of sounds with different frequencies that arrive at each ear from different locations in space. The difference between hearing a concert live and listening to music through a set of headphones. This is when we wear headphones, sounds are delivered directly to the eardrums, bypassing the pinna, and then you can have some sense of direction while listening to a concert through headphones, but it will be still coming from your skull instead. Every set of pinnae is different, so for this stimulation to work, all listeners need their own individual recordings. Hoffman, Riswick, and Opsal did a study where they inserted plastic molds into folds of adults' pinnae. The results were after that listeners immediately became poorer at localizing sounds. After 6 weeks with each mold in their ear, the participants the localization abilities had greatly improved. The auditory distance perception. This is the simplest cue for judging the distance of a sound source is the relative intensity of sound. Because sounds become less intense with greater distances, listeners have little difficulty perceiving the relative distance of two identical sounds. This cue suffers from the same problem as relative size and depth perception. Interpreting the cue requires 1. To make assumptions about the sound sources that may turn out to be false. Inverse square law. This is the principle stating that as distance from sources increases, intensity decreases faster, such that decrease in intensity is equal to distance squared. The spectral composition. This is sound absorbing qualities of air dampen high frequencies more than low frequencies. Complex sounds. Harmonics. The harmonic sounds are among the most common types of sounds in the environment. The fundamental frequency is the lowest frequency component of a complex periodic sound. This is the lowest frequency on the harmonic spectrum.